This is Ashswagg, the most intelligent and greatest leader of the Unstable SMP. He was the leader of the Mafia, and I believe he is the only person who can help Parrot and save his kingdom from Cindercrest. You see, Parrot is currently in a very bad position. After he became king, he opened up Spawn. This led thousands of new players into the server, which made resources scarce, and food became a luxury. Everyone started starving. This led one of the old players, Parrot, create Cindercrest, an army of OG players who fight to ban all new players and close Spawn, so they can have enough food and resources for everyone. And to accomplish that goal, they have to beat Parrot's army. You see, Cindercrest started by attacking Fort Feather, but they did something no one could expect. They used a flying blimp to infiltrate the fort from above and rain skilled players like FlameFrags and Billy from the sky. Only minutes after the battle started, Parrot had to retreat through underground tunnels. Now, expecting Cindercrest to use the same tactic again in the next battle, the Battle of Merchant City, Parrot had forced Civet, a redstone genius, build a complicated redstone machine which could shoot thousands of arrows at insane speeds and instantly kill any players attacking from the sky, and it worked flawlessly. At Merchant City, Cindercrest's attack was stopped, but this was only a small victory. Not only did Cindercrest still have thousands of soldiers, but they had a hidden weapon, and their next target was the most important asset in this war. Using specially designed chicken farms, Highwater City produces about 80% of the kingdom's food. And for an already starving kingdom, losing 80% of your food source is the finishing blow. Parrot had to defend it. So Parrot had forced Civet build more redstone air defenses and overpowered TNT cannons. And the cannons worked amazingly, because when Cindercrest arrived using these TNT cannons, Parrot wiped out almost half of their army, until two players using elytras came in from the air and destroyed the cannons. You see, Parrot knew Cindercrest couldn't beat Parrot's defenses, so he sacrificed his army to create a distraction so Flame and Billy could destroy the cannons. It was now army versus army, no hidden tricks, or so we thought. You see, Parrot's army seemed to be holding their own quite well against Saps, until the nukes started falling down. It was Wemmbu. He had been imprisoned by Arachnid, who had just joined forces with Parrot. Using his orbitals, he destroyed Parrot's army and the entire Highwater City. And if you don't want to be nuked by one of Wembu's orbitals, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 1000 subscribers. This is where we're at now. Parrot's lost most of his army, and his kingdom has no food. And I believe the only player who can save Parrot's kingdom is Ashswagg. You see, Ashswagg was the leader of the Mafia, once the most powerful organization in all of Minecraft. They ruled the entire server until Parrot, Wemmbu, and Spoke took them down. Now, even though Ashswagg hasn't been seen in months, just his name holds an insane amount of respect and fear from anyone who played back when the Mafia ruled. And think about it, Parrot's entire army is comprised of old players who played during the Mafia, and they know Ashswagg's power. Ashswagg would give Parrot the one thing he completely lacks right now: veteran legitimacy. Most of the old players do not trust Parrot. Why? Well, because he opened up Spawn, changed the server, and prioritized new players. He represents modern unstable, but Ashswagg represents old unstable. And all players respect him, even if they hated him. Ashswagg joining Parrot would have massive consequences for Cindercrest, and it would start collapsing internally. This is the strongest part of my theory, because Parrot's army is built almost entirely on the resentment of new players, but Ashswagg is basically the biggest old player icon in the server's history, meaning that the second Ashswagg joins Parrot, Parrot loses the ownership of the old player narrative. Ashswagg understands old players better than Parrot. This means Ashswagg could absolutely rally new players and split Cindercrest, expose Parrot, and even convince the old players the war went too far. Ashswagg has already watched one generation of unstable players destroy the server. Why the hell would he let it happen again? Considering the Mafia ruled literally the entire server, it's not unlikely that he still knows of many hidden stashes. And in my opinion, Ashswagg's leadership abilities far surpass Parrot's. He knows exactly how to destabilize factions. Why the hell would Ashswagg even join Parrot? I mean, Parrot's the one who took him down, who destroyed his entire leadership. And honestly, as wishy-washy it would sound, I don't think current day Ashswagg has interest in destroying the entire server and ruling it. But seeing how Parrot is operating his army, Ashswagg would realize that they are just repeating Mafia history. And for the first time ever, instead of causing the cycle of destruction, he would try to stop it, because he understands better than anyone on the server what happens if Parrot wins. Thank you for watching, guys, and subscribe.